Sup? Okay. Yup, that's my name. Actually, no. It's time for me to bring this little performance to an end. Allow me to reveal my true identity. Wow. Wow. I do apologize for deceiving you with my disguise. In truth, the boy you knew as Clive was none other than the director of Uva Academy, Mr. Clavell. Yeah, I had a feeling that it would be you behind that. What? But my disguise was perfect! Bro, I could see the beard, the white beard, and the white eyebrows gave it away that you are Clavell in disguise. Although now that I think about it, I did neglect to keep up my youthful act on a few occasions. That must have been what gave me away. Yeah, that is also part of that too. Regardless, there is still one more astonishing truth I must reveal to you. The true identity of Casseiopia, the big boss of Team Star, was ME all along! Really? Nah, I don't believe this. Impossible. Honest to goodness. You sure? When you heard Casseiopia over the phone, that was actually a pre-recorded voice. That didn't sound like pre-recorded to me. I pulled it off using, you know, one of those high-tech gizmos. Oh yes, it was very clever. I don't believe you. You are such a liar. Now you know I'm the big boss. That must mean there is just one thing left to do. Face me in one final showdown to decide it all. What? You are crazy. You're crazy. I'm really doing this? But, wow, I never thought I'd see the day where we would battle Director Clavell. Then again, I said the same thing way back in Sword and Shield when we fought Chairman Rose. I never thought I'd see the day where I'd fight Chairman Rose in that game. But, here we go. Clavell, full team of 6. Starting off with Oranguru, level 60. Normal Psychic type with Yawn, Dream Eater, Reflect, and Foul Play. So I did use Yawn. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that is unfortunate. So I think I'm gonna have to, you know, use my Awakening here. By the way, I am underleveled for this fight. These Pokemon are pretty high level right now. So, but I think this is part of the challenge here, where I should challenge myself to, I should really challenge myself for some of these fights here, because, you know, every once in a while you run into those, like, parts of the game where it's, like, so easy. Now I'm just challenging myself by taking these on, like, earlier than I'm supposed to. Okay, next up is Houndoom. This is the first Pokemon that rotates out. Clavell will actually rotate his team out, depending on who you start out with. In this case, he's gonna have a Houndoom. He will not have a Houndoom if you start out with Sprigatito in this game. Houndoom, level 60, Dark Fire type with Dark Pulse, Fire Blast, Sludge Bomb, and Thunder Fang. Gonna go for Thunder Fang here. That's gotta hurt. Okay. Gonna go for a Surf here. Boom! There we go. That's how we like it. Alright. Next up is Abomasnow. Hilarious name. I'm gonna go ahead and send out Ashley for this one here. Abomasnow is the level 60 Grass Ice type with Aurora Veil, Blizzard, Woodhammer, and Ice Shard. And it does have the ability Snow Warning, which means it's going to hail. Which means that every Pokemon except for Ice types are going to get damaged. Alright, so there we go. We took out the Abomasnow using Ashley. Very nice. Next up is Gyarados. I'm gonna go ahead and send out Wyatt for this one. He will have a Gyarados if you start out with Sprigatito or Quaxley. The Houndoom, on the other hand, you'll have a Houndoom if you have a Quaxly, or if you start with Quaxly or Fuecoco. Now, the third Pokemon within this rotation of Pokemon is a Moongus. And you have a Moongus if you start out with Sprigatito or Fuecoco. And that Pokemon is level 60 Grass Poison type with Spore, Toxic, Giga Drain, or Hex. Gyarados, on the other hand, level 60 Water Flying type with Aqua Tail, Crunch, Stone Edge, and Earthquake. Next up is Poltergeist, level 60 Ghost type with Shell Smash, Shadow Ball, Sucker Punch, and Will-O-Wisp. This is the evolved form of Sinistee, which is one of the Pokemon that we encountered in some of the earlier routes. And now, last but not least, is the starter Pokemon. You have the starter Pokemon that you are weak against. This is the one starter that I did not choose, nor Nimona did not choose. So he has this Pokemon. So if you started out with a Quaxly, you'll have Meowscarada, level 61 Grass Dark type with Shadow Claw, Flower Trick, Thunder Punch, and Play Rough. If you start out with Sprigatito, he's gonna have a Skeledirge, level 61 Fire Ghost type with Shadow Ball, Torch Song, Earth Power, and Snarl. And then finally, if you start out with Fuecoco, then he will have a Quaquaval, level 61, Water Fighting type with Brick Break, Aqua Step, Aerial Ace, and Ice Spinner. And he is going to terrestrialize his Pokemon. And they're going to be the pure Fire type, Water type, and Grass type respectively. No secondary type. And there we go. We defeated Director Clavell. Crazy fight right there. That wasn't as bad as I was anticipating, but we did it! Well now, it seems you have grown quite splendidly over the course of your treasure hunts. And here once again, I must apologize. I am not actually Casseiopia. Yeah, I figured much. Though Clive and myself being the same person was no lie, mind you. Casseiopya's true identity remains hidden, but I believe I can hazard a guess as to who they may be. Yeah, can you tell me who you think they might be? I guess if he guesses, then that does potentially gives away who it could be. And I do have a feeling who it could be, based on who we've been interacting with throughout this entire journey of Starfall Street. That is why I sought to spare you from having to confront them in battle. Their sorrows should not be yours to bear. However, Casseiopia has settled on a course of action and is determined to see it through. I do not imagine any ordinary student could hope to stand against them and win. So I challenge you to a battle to test your skill. If you had lost, it would have fallen to me to bring down Casseiopia. Such was my resolve. But it turns out you are as strong as you are kind. If anyone has a chance at saving that poor child, it surely is you. As an educator, it shames me to burden one of my students with such a task. But please, defeat Casseiopia, take on the big boss of Team Star and win. Very well then. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I leave this in your hands. Oh, you there! What do you think you're doing? Miss Time, a pleasure to see you. It's no pleasure at all, Mr. Clavell. I come here to investigate reports of an illicit battle on school grounds, and what do I find? Why, the director of the academy himself, facing off one of our students no less. What were you thinking? Oh no, if I could just explain, you see, it is a rather sad tale. Oh, spare me! Your excuses reek worse than a stunky's behind. Oh my god! The roasting here. Remember, the big boss asked us to meet them in the schoolyard after dark. I am counting on you. You'll write a letter of apology to students and faculty at once. Whoa. Whoa! Whoa! What did I just witness there? I had no idea battling in school was not allowed. But I guess it makes sense, though. But, yeah, here we are. We are in the school, and it's been a long time since we've been to school. So something I never showed off when we were here is you go up to the front here, and you can actually take some classes here. And because we've been fighting some gyms, then there's a lot of classes here. So there's biology, math, history, languages, battle studies, art, home economics. And those are the classes that are available currently. New lessons do appear the more classes you take of these. So I'm gonna start with math. Math is my favorite subject in school. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with math class. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what a class looks like. I think this is just something for you to just mess around with in the game. It's nothing too spectacular. But this is what class looks like here. And our teacher for math is none other than Miss Time. I swear I did not choose that on purpose. Hello everyone! Nice to meet you. My name's Time and I will be your math teacher. Sorry to put you all on the spot at the start of class, but let me ask you a quick question. Do you enjoy numbers, arithmetic, and the like? Yeah, sort of, okay. Got some medium answers, some yes answers, and some no's. Thank you for your honest responses. Some of you may like numbers, some of you may not. I think that makes a wonderful mix. But no matter your opinion on math, I hope you find yourselves enjoying our lessons together. I'll do my best to find a good way to match up your interests with all types of math lessons. Speaking of which, are all of you caught up on your studies of Pokemon type matchups? For example, grass is strong against water and water is strong against fire, correct? You seem to be good with Pokemon. Let me ask you this. Bearing in mind that water is strong against fire, if the move Water Gun hits a fire-type Pokemon, it becomes of the move's damage. It is doubled! Using moves of a type that your opponent is weak to is a super effective tactic. It multiplies the damage of those moves by 2. And then if you use Water Gun on, let's say, a Rock Ground type, that is 4 times super effective. It is very powerful. I don't mean to encroach on Miss Dendra's Battle Studies territory, of course, but I thought it best to use a lively topic as an example. I can make math fun, even for those who don't much like the subject, don't you think? Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next class. I hope you're looking forward to it too. Also, every class that you take, Nimona is also there too, just suddenly appearing there. But yeah, that is what taking a class is like. You can check out the other classes as well, but really, we were supposed to go... Well, actually, before we do that, you can actually go to the director's office. Clavell will be there. And if you talk to him, then, well, it'll just be like nothing happened, really. How's your treasure coming along? Yeah, he's gonna ask about our treasure hunt, so... Well, it's going good. I guess it's been going great, based on the choices that we were given here. There's no set course or criteria you must follow. Simply go where your heart takes you, and you shall do so splendidly. Speaking of such pursuits, there has been something on my mind lately. If I could ask for your expertise on the matter, I would be most grateful. You see, I recently heard a word whose meaning escapes me. I believe it to be some sort of slang. What does chuggy mean? Well, according to Google, chuggy is an American neologism coined in 2013, allegedly by Generation Z, as a pejorative description of lifestyle trends associated with the early 2010s and millennials. The aesthetics have been described as the opposite of trendy, or trying too hard. Okay. It's really chewy gumball. It being outdated and uncool, something super cool. Well, this is a 2013 term, right? According to that Google page I just popped up. I'll just say it's something cool. So one might say today's lesson was the chuggiest, is that right? I guess? I am most grateful to you for your help on that front. and then you can get close to your director. You can also get kind of close to your teachers if you talk to them randomly outside of school. Okay, where we're supposed to go? We got to go to the schoolyard. Let's go. Let's do this. Alright, so